We now have the three tech giants you see here, Facebook, Google, and Twitter, all scheduled to send representatives to testify at a Senate hearing. And this is following a string of accusations alleging that they foster a left-wing bias and routinely censor conservative voices. Now, as they're being called in for this, some of the statements that have already been made by some of these characters are going to be used against them, no doubt. One of them being Jack from Twitter, that openly admitted on the Joe Rogan podcast that they were doing just this, censoring conservatives. He admitted this. There's going to be no taking that back. There's also been a big issue with the check mark thing with people trying to get verified on Twitter. A ton of people that consider themselves conservative find themselves having a lot of struggles with getting the check mark. And even though they said that they suspended that and they were trying to come up with a new way, we have seen that others have apparently got check marks in that time frame, and other people are like, how? It becomes frustrating. And then we come to find out of this Bloomberg report, they say that when it comes to the alternative media and alt-right, that it was absolutely monstrous as a category for YouTube. And that apparently the leadership with different viewpoints was curbing this or doing things to counter that. So what a lot of people are saying and claiming out here, and what a lot are trying to drag into the courtrooms, well, especially into this Senate panel. So they're going to talk about this. They're going to see exactly what all has been going on. They're going to talk to the top people, and there's going to be no going back for certain individuals like Jack here that admitted to this practice. Now, the repercussions of all this, we've yet to see, but I've talked about things happening before, like Facebook taking all of our data and selling it, and Zuckerberg became a billionaire. A billionaire, ladies and gentlemen, off of our data that they took and they sold, and you didn't get a dime of it? Where are the lawyers at? Pull your heads out of the sand. You can get a piece of this pie too. This is all of us that they took from. And it's in my belief, every single person that has a Facebook account for X amount of time should be entitled to a piece of that pie. Anyhow, you're going to go in front of this Senate panel. We'll see what comes of this. Gee, I can't wait till another good, solid platform comes along that respects people's rights, freedoms, opinions, and everything else. And you don't have to worry about all this. Man, everyone would flood over there quick. I'll leave a link. It's been Dabu7. Eyes open.